At first, I didn't think this was true. At the time, he hadn't been on social media the whole day. I was thinking if it wasn't true, Kevin Samuels, he was going to come out any minute now and say something, a video, a statement, something. But as time went on and I didn't see that, I was thinking, okay, it might be true. When our brother MTR said it, I was like, yeah, this really may not just be a rumor. That's because he was very close to Kevin Samuels. He spoke to him basically every day on the phone outside of YouTube. The medical examiner in Atlanta wouldn't confirm anything. They just released a statement because they were getting so many inquiries saying they couldn't confirm or deny the passing of Kevin Samuels. For me, it wasn't officially confirmed until Friday when his mother released a statement through NBC News. And that's when I accepted it to be true. If it wasn't from APD, I only wanted to hear a confirmation from his mother or his daughter, his family. That's it. That's the correct order of how this stuff is supposed to go. Police, the authorities, or family. His mother told reporters that she didn't even know about her son's passing. She found out from people talking on social media. So APD, the hospital, no one said anything to her. And I'm going to touch on that too in a second. Clout chasers, culture vultures, and culture vultures can be black people too. It's possible. I don't know why you think that's only non-black people, but yeah, black people can be culture vultures. People celebrating and making up stories and just coming up with all kind of craziness. Personally, I don't subscribe to fake news, no matter whether it's about politics or whatever. You got folks going around making up the cause and it's not true. They're just making up stuff. I don't believe it. There's just no way to really know until the medical examiner, they release an official report. But yeah, I wanted the family to confirm this information first before I came to speak on it. His mother confirmed it with a statement, so now I believe it. Just out of respect for his mother, his daughter, that's what I did. I want to send my condolences to his whole family. My heart goes out to his daughter, a young woman who is proud of her father, proud of his accomplishments. His mother, an elderly black woman who is now having to do what so many black women have to do with their sons. They have to see their sons off because it's way too common for black men to pass away before their own mothers. For his family, his mother, his daughter, my heart really goes out to them. It's just so shocking. And I'm sure they didn't expect that. I know I didn't. It's really crazy. And you know, when I see any story, I do my own research. I make sure the information is coming from a reliable source, a source that can be trusted. And that night, I was still looking for a credible news source. Local media, 11 Alive, Fox 5 Atlanta. I just wanted confirmation from the authorities or his family. And if it was real, I was really sure that WSB TV in Atlanta would have said something. You don't have a prominent person in Buckhead that passes away unexpectedly in a building, prominent neighborhood, and the local news didn't know about it. There's just no way. They're tapped into the emergency system from APD to the paramedics. They know what's going on. And you know, they didn't say anything because it wasn't confirmed. The family didn't confirm it at that point, nor did the police. So now that it's officially confirmed via his mother, they have now released all their reports as well. But here's something, while I was monitoring that, I came across this disrespectful article from News One. News One is a division of Urban One, formerly known as Radio One. TV One is also a part of the brand as well. It's supposed to be African American media, and this is what they wrote as their headline. Take a look at that. First, misogynistic. Then they placed quotations around image consultant. They mentioned self-proclaimed relationship guru. I mean, out the gate, they have a hit piece here. And I'm just like, how is this coming from a so-called African American news outlet? A lot of people didn't like Kevin Samuels, okay, but just because you didn't like him doesn't mean you have to be disrespectful, tacky, and classless. If you're not a fan, okay, cool. I'm not saying you have to mourn him, just move on. It's the celebrating and rejoicing for me. These are really evil people, as if Kevin Samuels being gone is gonna somehow change their horrible relationship situations. All these simps and black women on Twitter and Facebook celebrating, they're only confirming their vitriol for black men. And then that media company, News One, Urban One, started up by Kathy Hughes. It's just a mess over there. For years, their programming on TV One was heavily against black men. It was supposed to be black media that represented everybody, but there was always this underlying contempt for black men there. You know, those women rejoicing are the ones who have been consistently undermining the Black family, sabotaging Black women for years. And the bad news for you bitter Bettys out there, I hate to be the one to break it to you, but Kevin Samuels was not your problem. Black women out there that's so excited about this, Kevin Samuels, again, he was not your problem. Anybody telling you the truth, they are not your problem. The problem is you. Kevin Samuels, yes, he's gone, but that doesn't change your personal situation that you got yourself in. The situation that bothers you so much that whenever anybody says anything related to your situation or status, it's an issue. He's gone, but you're still here, and it's not going to change your prospects either. Kevin Samuels being gone won't change your bad attitude, your repulsive attitude. It won't change your unattractive behavior. Just because Kevin Samuels is gone, you're not going to become a high quality woman. You're still going to have the same issues that you've been having. It's not going to change that men still want wives. And y'all 304s are just not wife material. A lot of y'all need some serious help. His passing won't take away your bitterness, your loneliness. I really just don't get what y'all think this is. A lot of Kevin Samuels' views are shared with other men, other content creators. You're gonna still hear the message because it's reality. It's a message that men they've talked about amongst themselves for decades. Now, just because you was raised by your 304 mama and you didn't have a quality man around growing up and no one there to tell you the truth, it doesn't mean that these issues and grievances are new. These issues have been brewing for decades. One person being eliminated won't change anything for you because the truth is still the truth. See, where you got it all twisted at is you think that Kevin Samuels passing away means the truth will be buried with him. And I'm here to tell you, ladies, it's not happening. It's out there. And the truth at the end of the day is still the truth, whether you like it or not. You might hear from different messengers moving forward, but truth is still truth. Every day of the week, it doesn't matter. Truth is truth. You're not about to change that. Y'all not about to bury the truth. What you're really confirming for a lot of men out there is that there are a lot of hateful witches out here. Very hateful, very miserable, very lonely. And that's why they're happy about something like this. It's just silly. Whether or not you liked him or his message or his delivery or his tone, and all this other goofy crap y'all talking about, whether you liked him or not, it makes no sense to be out here trying to tap dance and stuff. Wait, hold up, y'all 304s don't know how to tap dance. Forgive me for that one. What I was thinking, while y'all out here popping your thought pockets to this news, you need to look in the mirror. You need to go get some counseling. You need to figure out why you can't get where you want to go or get what you want out of life. These crazies keep saying the same stuff. I don't like his delivery. I don't like his tone. Listen, life is too short. People don't have time to be walking on eggshells and tiptoeing around the truth just to communicate with y'all. And let's be real, when people are nice to women, calling you queens and babies like Monique or other people who try to tell you the truth but they try to be extra nice and sensitive at the same time, y'all disrespect them too. Yes, y'all talked crap about Monique too. You didn't want to listen to her either. And her tone, delivery, all that was perfect. In fact, a lot of y'all was raised so rough when people speak to you nice, it's like you can't even hear it. And you think that being mean is somebody disagreeing with you or telling you the truth. And then on to these cloud chasers and stuff. You have folks who couldn't wait to get on the internet and confirm something that his mother nor the authorities had confirmed. I don't know where y'all come from or how y'all operate, but it's not your job to confirm his passing. It's disrespectful. It's fake. It's not right. You have no class, no tact. It's the fakery for me. It's the greed for me. Really out of order and people just talking out of turn? I don't condone that. You know, once Kevin Samuels, he talked about a school with Shahrazad Ali being the principal and myself, Pink Book Lessons, PBL, being a professor. Take a look at this.
Ladies, would you go to school to learn how to be a feminine woman? Yes, no. Could you imagine if we had, Professor Emeritus Sister Shahrazad Ali? She's like, the principal. She's the chancellor. Then you have women coming in, and then you could even have remote professors. You can even have like Pink Book Lessons remoting in and having like courses. Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, get your whole school.
That would have really been amazing, right? I want to give Sister Shahrazad Ali her flowers while she's still here. I know a lot of you learned about her through Kevin Samuels. I've known about her for years, so it's really an honor to even be mentioned in the same breath as Shahrazad Ali. She's been educating for a long time. I was raised on those principles. She got everything that she knew from the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. My man supported her for decades. He purchased her book way back in the 90s, so it's definitely an honor. I'm not one of those bandwagon Sister Shahrazad Ali fans. I'm not new to this, I'm true to this. Really, when Kevin Samuels mentioned my name along with hers, I was like, wow, because that's how much respect I have for her. And she's been on this since I was a kid. Over the last 30 years or so, she got a lot of pushback from Black women, just like Kevin Samuels experienced over the last couple of years. He got a lot of pushback from Black women. And as a Black woman myself, my mother is a Black woman, my father is a Black man. So as a Black woman, I can tell you that all Black women did not hate Kevin Samuels. Women who are traditional wives, they don't have an issue with Kevin Samuels. They didn't suddenly change into something or transform into something. They didn't have an issue with him. The people who had an issue are the rebels, the modern women, the women supporting feminism, the chameleons. Those are the women who don't live by certain values. Those are the ones who really had an issue with him. And what Kevin was saying basically was that a lot of modern women don't know how to be women because they were never taught. Luckily, a lot of women, they were able to listen to him and others, and he was able to leave behind a lot of content that's going to help them. When we look back at this time between 2020 and 2022, you're going to see Kevin Samuels as a polarizing figure, someone who changed the conversation. And I'm very much in support of that, so RIP to Kevin Samuels.